This is called Exchange Club Island Park downtown. And it's got about a 0.65 mile sunset trail. We parked the boat back over there. Right back over there. Thanks for visiting. We're not leaving yet. It's a very rustic place. I assume no bathrooms, right? How would you resolve it? Captain of Mud Island. In 1868, Augustus Swan was born on Cumberland Island, Georgia. His father had been a ship captain and ran Yankee blockades during the Civil War. In 1896, Augustus married Hattie Sellers and worked on the railroad in New Jersey. The couple faced hardships, including the loss of 5 children in infancy. That's terrible. Around the time of Hattie's death in 1941, Swan bought a 2-room houseboat. He landed it at the end called Mud Island, and his residence became a permanent in 1944 when a hurricane pushed the boat up onto the island. Yes. Got a couple of charcoal grills and about 4 tables. Aluminum. Got a little beach here too if anybody wants to go swimming.
Before all this was here, this is where we would pull our boats up.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
So you don't want me to talk about stuff?
No. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. There's the boat over there.
So you don't want me to tell you about that rock?
No. After I turn the camera off, you can tell me. Look how that one's floating in midair. Would you stand right there for a few minutes?
It looks like you can just push it right over.
I think it's coming. Look at the other one over there too. That one's... Come on, get on it.
That's stronger than you think.
Yeah.
I think that's photo worthy.
Oh, cabbage palm. Another one over there, see it? There's 2 of them. Love the cat. We just put in 2 cabbage palms down in Crescent. And 2 Sylvesters. They look really great.
Anyway, we would pull our boats up here because none of this construction was here. And
Yeah.
right where that corner of this top is, we would do, campfires and hang out.
Yeah.
Kids used to, well, including us, we used to all party out here
Yes.
before the big structures came in.
Go this way? Or you want to go that way?
This way. This will take you straight to the lagoon, which is over here.
All right, we'll go to the lagoon.
We have sunk quite a few boats there deliberately. Dropped a few outboards off there.
Here's your fire pit.
Yep. I've even burned files out here before.
How are the snakes out here?
None,
Good.
non-existent.
Yeah, they used to call this Rattlesnake Island. What was that?
I have no idea, but I've never seen a snake out here.
I would say that's usually a name you give something when you want people not to come back.
The only thing I've noticed out here are spiders,
Yes.
and that's because I'm so tall. They always get me right in the face.
Well, better you than me. I would say
This is
somebody's
tidal.
leftover
It's a lagoon.
chicken. Oh, it's tidal.
It's tidal.
It's got activity over there. You can see something moving around.
Where they're trying to shore this up. It's gotten a little bit shallow over the years.
So one time it was called Mud Island, and then later they called it Rattlesnake Island on the map. It used to be called Rattlesnake Island. A lot of little fish in there, though.
Well, I'm going to show you the official monument in the interior of the island, and then you'll know the exact name and dedication date of the island.
Got the wrong shirt today.
Actually created. This island wasn't here.
Right, where are we going next?
They dredged and placed this island here in the 1960s.
Was it dredge for the bridge?
Yes.
Huh.
I think for the, well, maybe not for the bridge.
I know that this was originally called the Bridge to Nowhere because it was going out into a big timber farm out in Arlington. My grandfather helped build about 1/3 of Arlington with Mr. Soferenko and another gentleman.
These blueberries, there are raccoons on the island.
Blueberries, huh?
They eat these blue, they're the color blue
Yes.
berries, and they eat the berries, and you will see them again. You'll know where the coons were. because you will find the not so digested berries.
Well, here's one of your holes for your raccoons, and there's berries in there. They're living up in there.
Probably. You don't really see them much at all in the daytime, and I think it's only a few of them that are on this island. People have put them here because, you know, the place they take them to get rid of them, and you don't want them.
Yes.
We're going to jump over to this side of the island. The island gets relatively skinny once you get out there. Oh, you know what? Changed my mind. Let's continue. Let's continue on this path for a moment. I want to show you that monument.
This almost looks like a burn area.
Years ago, kids were setting fire to the island, trying to see if they can get the whole island burned.
Yeah, looks like it right here.
What they don't realize is palm trees do not burn. They turn black, but they don't burn.
We're in Jacksonville, Florida today. It's about 96 degrees. It's July. And it is 100% humid.
And as a young man, let's say 13 years of age, through probably 10 years ago when I was 50 years of age,
Yeah.
and I'd been out here hundreds of times.
Oh,
This
there's
was a
mine.
lot more heavily wooded. This has been traveled now, but back before they built all that stuff. All the years I'd been here, I'd always traveled closer to the lagoon, which is to your right, and I never knew that this monument was here.
Exchange Club Island. What does it say? Dedicated to
Never saw it.
to the restoration of the Florida something and visitors' enjoyment for the beautiful waterways, beaches, and sunshine. July 4th, 1960. Jacksonville Exchange Club. Duval County Commissioners.
Dedicated to the recreation of our Florida citizens,
Got it.
visitors.
Exchange
Yeah,
Club.
some idiots try to
Looks like somebody was buried there, doesn't it?
ship the, you can see where they're shooting at it too. That's a pretty big flyout.
Mhm.
So,
Where to next?
you know, before we cross over, let's just continue on over here towards the other side of. There's a second lagoon. There's actually more than one, but that first one, that's where we came in to the right, and that's that lagoon we just looked at. But there are some others to the left. But if you look ahead, we're off the path, but it's so populated now that we're on the path. But again, this is the other spider web there. Let's back up. So here's another interior lagoon. As you go, this
Always have the tall guy walk first.
as you head
He
east,
gets all the spider webs.
as you head east, the island gets narrower and it definitely gets shallower and it's all mushy.
We fished the other side. We fished the southern part of the island, but we've never fished the. That's a big one there.
Watch out for this guy.
Yeah, banana spiders.
Little one. They always get me in the face because I'm tall. So they
There's
set
the
up
second lagoon.
an area out there.
Another picnic area. You see people out here much?
Yeah. There's usually another, on the weekends, there are always boats out here.
When we fish, we've seen people fishing out here. We've seen people walking, eating lunch.
Definitely wouldn't want anything out of that.
Is that tidal also?
I know there's spillover for sure, but not so much. Watch out for the cacti out here on this corner.
I got shoes on today.
That's good. I got flippy floppies on.
I know. I'm having to and I hate it. They don't want me wearing flip-flops with diabetes.
Really?
Yeah. Because you get a foot injury and it takes forever to heal. And you run the risk of losing an appendage.
Gotcha.
So,
So this whole end of the island, as it goes under the bridge on this side, is virtually unwalkable. You probably could if you had to.
just trying to make sure there was nothing creeping around.
But now I'm going to take you to the fun part, the exciting part.
It's beautiful right here. This is really a scenic view right here.
Oh yeah.
I think it's one of the more scenic places in Jacksonville, isn't it?
I just wish we hadn't messed it up with all the pavilions and the dock and all that.
Huh.
Before you know it, this whole island will be full of, you know, shoestrings and broken glass.
Yeah, there's a trail over here.
Yeah.
Trail there too, but you always use that hat.
I'm always looking for the... You ever go looking for shark feet?
Can you camp here at night? 'Cause it looks like a campsite right here.
Do you see how we're on our own little peninsula here?
Yeah.
You gotta go back around this way.
Oh, you got to buy a camping permit.
There you go.
Number 2.
See, no trace principles.
Alcohol is prohibited. Wonder why. Oh, there's the one you were looking for.
Hanging out here.
Huh?
That wasn't, well, it probably was the case, but that was our whole point of going here when we were kids.
Go to camp?
Yeah, camp, alcohol. We go in the wintertime when it was cold.
Fiddler crabs.
Get a good fire going.
Yeah. I always enjoyed outdoor Florida more in the
winter.
In the winter, yeah. Summer's just was not a great time to camp. Boy Scouts.
I love camping as long as when I've had enough before everyone's time to turn in, I can go home, sleep in my own bed.
I don't think they call that camping. That's called glamping.
That's my version.
Well, in my older age, I don't do that. I prefer hotel rooms with air conditioning. So.
Yeah.
Well,
that would be my compromise position. I guess I'll stay in a hotel room.
Beside the national park, beside the park. And then we explore during the daytime. And that's about our experience of glamping.
So anyway, it was always very amusing to me over this last decade that I missed that line and probably walked right by it in the middle of the night, you know. Well, as a matter of fact, I know I did. Because it's how many feet from the lagoon? Maybe 30 feet. But the real path was there by the lagoon. Now the other side of the island is this way. Are you doing one continuous recording?
Yeah.
Wow.
My camera's has got like a 1 gigabyte.
So you don't leave it on there?
No, and I got about 270 followers that follow my
Here in
construction services.
In the 1950s,
That's what it looked like.
you can see where they're placing a bunch of the dirt there, the island, and they're building the bridge, and it stops there. Here, you can't see anything here. Here you can see the lagoons forming. See the lagoons.
Almost like they made them.
Yeah, same thing here. Well, I guess it's how they deposited all the... It's totally different shape here because it was freshly, you know.
You got water sitting here.
I'm sure it was already a very shallow spot, and there's probably already an island here, and they just added to it.
Wonder what this be like right around dark. How many bugs?
It was never that bad that I remember.
No.
Very few mosquitoes, very few. Not a whole lot of anything. Again, the only thing I ever noticed was a couple raccoons and the spiders. Now this used to be pretty much where the trail ended because you'd have to walk through this little bit of swamp.
Yep.
But the state built this bridge.
This is the material we have down in yeah, down in Crescent.
This is where you'll usually find the evidence of the raccoons.
That may be an Indian mound there, right there. or a midden mound. Or it could be a spoil from the bridge.
Yeah, those mounds were replaced here by the state.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless that was already here and like the high point of the island back.
There's a bunch up in Arlington. Years ago when my grandfather was working in Arlington, one of the builders got hit with about 8 lots that were, when they were digging the footers for the house.
Oh no.
They were going to level it off a little bit, and what they found was midden mounds.
Which are burial or what?
They had everything. So they ended up,
Let me know if you see the spiders on me. I don't like them.
oh, you're good.
So they were like, where they were living or what?
It was basically their trash heaps, you know.
Oh.
You'd find everything in there. So the state took it over and I guess wrote a check to the builder. Still there today. They don't have any signs on it. But they're up in Arlington. And they excavate them periodically. And this is where we've seen people before, right here. Sitting here eating their lunch or fishing or whatever right here.
Right.
That's the Matthews Bridge. Also known in the 50s and 60s as the Bridge to Nowhere. Of course, that's not the case today. It's probably 100,000 cars a day, if not more than that. And the world changed. If you, remember the words, if you build it, they will come?
You'll think twice before you pull your boat up here, but...
Oh no, we've gotten close, but we've never touched. There's a lot of debris out there, a lot of fish, especially in the wintertime.
There's also sharks too, Patrick.
Is there?
If the more further this way you go to your right, the more you increase your odds of finding them.
Why do you think that?
I don't mean the little tiny teeth. You can find the large ones.
Yeah. Jurassic Park?
Yeah. I've got a jar of them in my house if you want to see them.
Another time. I think by the time we get back in the boat and get it parked and get it lifted and get you home, I'm surprised we ain't got wet yet. No alligators out here?
I've never seen one, but I don't think it would be
Marine debris, an ongoing problem. During the 1940s, this island was said to be a disposal site for excess military supplies after World War II. One of the first improvements to the island was made by the Exchange Club, where they removed the litter and marine debris from the island. What's that? You playing with spiders again?
crab spider.
Hey, there's part of your dock right there.
There you go. Oh,
He's right there to the right. I see him.
dang it.
And those little spiders.
Should be that far of a span. These guys are getting gutsy. I noticed I'm going first.
That's fine. Yeah, I like the tall guys up front.
Well, if I were at all smart, I'd pick up a stick.
Sounds like a smart idea. Keep wiggling it.
Let the stick go ahead of me.
Yeah.
Now, here's something that, as a plumbing contractor, I think you might appreciate.
What?
Plumbing.
Plumbing.
Yeah.
They got bathrooms up here.
Florida's first bathroom. Established 1886. When did they start using cast iron? 60s? 50s?
Yeah, maybe the 20s or 30s.
But look, still has the mounting for the toilet.
So somebody had a little toilet. Guess where the sewage went?
Yeah,
Out there.
yeah. Isn't that amazing? Oh, that portion's still there with the hold downs.
That is weird, isn't it?
So that's probably the vent stack.
Yep. And then the drain went out that way
I
somewhere.
like it. Like, hope nobody messes with it.
In 1885, all they had was outhouses.
Dug a hole and you moved the house.
You actually put it on sleds, so the horse would move it.
Really?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, getting a little bit closer to Shark's Tooth territory. Not quite through the really good part yet.
What do they do? Excavate this off the...
See, this right here is a chunk of prehistoric bone, that black thing. You start to see that. It's a little bit. So let's go here, and let's go here in the front.
So this is a prehistoric bone. Where do you think all this came from? Did they just dredge it up? Did they dredge from the river there and put it here?
Yeah. The whole point of Empire Point. When I was a kid, I used to get lots of shark's teeth walking the beach. At low tide, you just look where all the black rocks are. This is not quite as rich of an environment, but we're just about at that point where you can start finding teeth. You get to where there are lots of black rocks, because the black rock is bone and old fossil stuff. There's not a whole lot of that on the front.
Is this a trail? I guess it is. Seems like a non-maintained trail.
Oh no, that's good. You'll also find a lot of these more recent clam fossils. Probably, I don't know, 1,000 years old, something like that. See the clams?
Uh-huh.
Lots of those out of that. They might only be hundreds of years old for all I know. Oh no, we're going under the bridge, baby.
Quite a ways to go.
We can pick up the pace.
You're gonna need a lawnmower.
Yeah, we'll be there in just a second.
We're on Exchange Island in the St. Johns River, Jacksonville, Florida. All right, I gotta drop this off. We're heading over to the end of the bridge.